Good day everyone. I am Justine Eldrich Sison, a member from the Student Government Organization of the School of St. Anthony, and I'm going to be your virtual storyteller for today. The title of the story that I'm about to read you is Bisnesboy Minggoy by Augie Rivera. Minggoy's eyes grew round and big as he looks into the glass window of the sports store. He really wanted a bicycle. Most of his friends had one, and he didn't. Anak, your father is new at his job. The orders for my cakes and cupcakes are slow. We have to be a little more frugal these days, his mother tells him. The 10-year-old Minggoy thought, if Mama and Papa can't buy me the bicycle, then I'll just buy it myself. But where will he get 3,000 pesos? He needs to save money. Minggoy started saving. He made sure not to spend his entire allowance of 20 pesos. Every recess, he buys a plain hamburger, which costs a lot less than a cheeseburger. He brings his own drinking water so that he won't have to buy soft drinks, and instead of taking a tricycle, he walks home. At home, Minggoy looked around for things he could sell to add to his savings. He noticed the used bottles and newspapers that are just stored and piled in their backyard. He collected these and sold them to a reseller. He also collected broken electric fans, cooking pots with holes, scrap iron, scratched DVDs, rusty pipes, and other items that are no longer useful. He went from house to house asking neighbors for scrap metals that are useless and just lying around. He sold all these to a junk shop so that his savings will increase. One day, a typhoon came. The rains kept pouring. It was a high tide that week, so the floodwater reached almost one's waist. And even when the rains finally let up, floodwaters were everywhere. The children couldn't play outside. They couldn't watch TV too because there was no electricity. Minggoy noticed the Villamils who had just moved in. The 3 Villamil children had nothing else to do but stare out their window. What if I rent out my comics, books, and toys to them for a small fee? Minggoy wondered. They agreed on a sum of 1 peso to 5 pesos. But how will they get the items? The flood outside was waist deep. Minggoy got the rope, tied the weight to one end, and threw it to the Villamils. The children tied the weighted end to their window and then threw the other end back to Minggoy. Minggoy attached a small basket to the rope. He used a pulley like the one that he sees during flag ceremonies to move the basket full of comics, books, and toys to the Villamils. Then they placed their payment inside the basket. A little later, other children started renting Minggoy's comics, books, and toys. Minggoy tied more ropes to their windows, and they have begun to look like buntings for a fiesta. When summer came, Minggoy counted the money he has saved, 1,500 pesos. It is still not enough to buy the bicycle. Minggoy decides to sell ice candy. I will loan you some funds, his mother told him, because she thought Minggoy's small business was exciting. Minggoy bought long and narrow plastic bags, young coconut, mungo beans, sugar, milk, and a funnel. He mixed his ingredients, used the funnel to transfer the mixture into the plastic bags, and placed the bags inside the freezer. Minggoy then made a special sign and put it up outside their house. Minggoy's Ice Buko. Word about Minggoy's ice candy soon spread. Everybody wanted to have a taste. It was a bestseller among his playmates. This led Minggoy to think of other flavors for his ice candy apart from buko. So he added tapioca, jelly, purple yam, melon, mango, rice flakes, chocolates, and many more. After a few months, Minggoy decided to count his savings again, including his income from selling ice candy. 5,850 pesos. It was so much more than what he needed. He paid off his loan that his mama lent him. But more importantly, he went back to the sports store and finally got his bicycle of his dreams. The end. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the story.